Welcome to Crypto Folio Episode 4, the Folyo One. In this video I will be setting up a growth portfolio with an initial investment of $382. This will help you to verify the timeline of my investments with a blockchain evidence. The initial purchase of 0.985 Ether was done for $382 on 29th of October 2020. This video is recorded on 6th of November 2020 after 8 days of the initial purchase. The video will also cover step-by-step conversion of initial 1 Ether into the components of the portfolio so that anyone can easily replicate it. One important concern of everyone is whether they are too late to buy Bitcoin. Are you worried about not buying Bitcoin earlier? Worried about having to buy at higher price? You just have to pick the best small cap and the best mid cap out there. What if you could pick the next best coin years before it becomes big? Introducing to you the most important coins picked for the next 1 year in their composition in your portfolio. The Folyo One. Bitcoin, Ether, Ampl, and Priya. The Folyo One is composed of 30% Bitcoin, 30% Ether, 20% Ampleforth and 20% Priya. Bitcoin, the king coin. Most of the newcomers, and institutions like MicroStrategy and Grayscale and many others will be investing into Bitcoin, providing Bitcoin a stable demand growth. With limited supply, the price is going only one way. That is higher. The Ether ecosystem. If Bitcoin is like MS-DOS, Ether is like the Android with Play Store and a lot of apps. Ether is the ecosystem. Most of the other important tokens are ERC20 tokens on Ether ecosystem. Both Bitcoin and Ether are large caps. Ampleforth, the mid-cap pick, at a market cap around 150 million. Ampl is an elastic stable coin which will always tend towards the value of $1 of 2019. The wallet supply grows elastically if demand grows, and supply is reduced if demand is lower. Multiplier effect of AMPL. With increased demand, the price of AMPL and the wallet supply grows. This provides a multiplier effect to AMPL investments both in upswings and downswings. The return on Ampl investments is proportionate to the increasing supply of AMPL and also the increasing price of AMPL due to increased demands. There were times in the past when AMPL went up above $3 due to extremely high demand. This gives traders an opportunity to sell high and buy back later when it comes back to $1 rates. Ampl already made an all-time high of $1.6 billion USD. It is very likely that in future AMPL may compete with Tether for volumes, in which case it may possibly secure its position in the top 10 coins. At the time of recording this video, AMPL market cap is just around 150 million, which makes it an excellent opportunity. Ampl can easily become accepted amongst the masses as it is easy to understand than Bitcoin. Ampl stores value in USD and gives you more supply if there is more demand. During times when demands are higher, positive rebase happens and more Ampl is minted and supplied to all existing wallets. This means during good times Ampl will keep expanding in your wallet. Priya, the small cap pick. Priya market cap is just around $1 million. If Priya turns out to be the right pick, the scope of growth is to 100 million or more market cap. Priya hyperdeflation from 100,000 supply to 1.2 supply will most likely lead to increase of price. Now let's discuss the best case scenario. If Bitcoin grows 4 times, then it is likely that Ether grows 8 times, Ampl grows 16 times and Priya growing 32 times. Now let's have a look into the worst case. Assuming the high demand for Bitcoin and Ether continues, even in a worst case, the Bitcoin grows 2 times and Ether grows 4 times. Ampl goes for negative rebasings and maybe decreasing supplies. Bitcoin and Ether will provide the stability for the portfolio. Priya and Ampl will fuel the growth like catalysts. Priya will become like the rocket fuel if it wins. Even if both Priya and Ampl fails, the stability of the portfolio is taken care of by Bitcoin and Ether. As per my projections, in the worst case investment of $382 end up at $754 yielding a profit of 97% in the coming few months. In the best case investment of $382 end up at $5,848 yielding a profit of 1,431%. Now coming to the big question. Why did I invest into Priya? The reasons are detailed in a previous video. To summarize it all, the reasons being the following. 1. Hyperdeflation. Priya is designed to hyperdeflate during the first phase where supply contracts from 100,000 to 1.2. 1. Hyperdeflation. Pria is designed to hyperdeflate during the first phase where supply contracts from 100,000 to 1.2. 3. The transaction loss is redistributed to the owner account as well as a part is airdropped into all the accounts having a transaction exceeding the minimum limit during the past 200 transactions. 4. Pria is designed to undergo cycles of intermittent contractions and expansions of coin supply by burning and minting. The design is simply genius. 4. Inactivity burn. If any wallets are idle without transactions, it is designed in such a way that inactive wallet account balances can be burned. In short, one can say that Pria is nothing but a dollar short with unlimited expiry. Now compare these three charts. First one, the supply of USM0 money supply growing exponentially. The second one where Bitcoin supply is now at 18.5 million and will be maxed out at 21 million in the coming years. The third one where you can see that the supply of Pria is decreasing exponentially during the first contraction phase. As I said earlier, during this phase the supply starts at 100,000 and drops all the way down to merely 1.2. This is going to be one of the most interesting happenings that is likely to stay in the news for the coming months and years. The genius of Dr. Mantis is beyond any normal limits in designing the coin to work like this. Any guess what will be the value of Pria when the supply drops to 1.2? This is the first reason why I invested into Pria. Please refer to the previous episodes for the other reasons why I invested into Pria. Now for the newcomers, I will go through how to set up the portfolio. Starting at $382 or 1 Ether investment. The first investment of $382 was made on October 29, 2020 to procure 1 Ether. On 30th November, 30% or 0.3 Ether was converted to WBTC or wrapped Bitcoin. 20% or 0.2 Ether converted to ampl and another 20% or 0.2 Ether was converted to Pria. And institutions like MicroStrategy and Grayscale and many others will be investing into Bitcoin, providing Bitcoin a stable demand growth. With limited supply, the price is going only one way. That is higher. If you liked the effort, please like, share and subscribe. And please spread awareness. You may follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the Substack newsletter as well. Thank you.